Right, so how much percentage do you have? You have 85%. Actually, not bad. Uh, oh, I forgot to do something. I forgot to delete videos to make space. Schlack, schlack, schlack. 45 gigs free. There you go. Straight in the mind. Swamp. Oh, I forgot to do something important. I forgot to do the Okay, so today we're gonna be doing the tournament, and then tomorrow we'll be doing the 7 and 8. Because I can get those. I can get those skins for 0.12% bonus. It's not bad. This is what the Gilda says. The Guild is possibly already finished. Yeah, already finished with the to max it. Rank. Can imagine. I've solely neglected my Golden Tower duration at 57 seconds. Okay, until what level is advised for lap speed? I ignore GT duration, but Stone upgrade current lap speed. Max lap speed is 57. For the longest time, now I'm back to leveling it using 4 times speed. Mine chilling at 84. I'm more Quinn Prohibit right now. The max lap speed, better to set it and forget it, in my opinion. My said you only have to return of event in a few years. I put on pause for weeks to wrap up some Econ Lab. Want to put on again this evening, but darling, I think Fetch will. So I have to say hi everyone. Happy Friday. Friday. I perma lab lab costs and speed on the tree playthrough, cause they seem to be one of the longest to complete. I think Fetch will be amazing once power up, but for now, if you look at the stats, it sucks. It sucks. So I would so I would say wait a little bit for a better chip, or upgraded upgrade it if next season chips isn't good. We don't know how hard it is to max chips yet. First gold, but I yo-yo for reward. Claim, nice. Okay, good. I got 2 days, 4 and 12. Yeah, so 16. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. 8 in champion. 14 Good. Don't in case you're buying Cold Culture Computer Show. I'm doing well on the 2nd of May 2025. Today's, I feel better. Feel a lot better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the nature corn. I'm going to go take a shower. Then we have to film videos. We woke up about an hour ago, but I had to post because we forgot to do it yesterday. So, it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, good. You're recording. 2. Okay. 14 platinum. What are your priority buy for this season? Okay, let's go. Chew. get you. I work harder than any motherfucker out there. Look. 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 Well, yes and no. A lot of the hard work that you thought didn't achieve a lot. Mean shit. Okay, so what time is it? 7:10. Shit. Okay, my apologies. Okay. Horrible. Not good, but horrible. Ah. I need to heal. I need to feel like I thought it was never real. somewhere I belong. I'm not gonna learn to say. Looking everywhere, only to find the audience. Spicy. Because it's spicy. Gosh. Should I go kissing them? Good lord. Good. Good lord. Wow. Why? Okay. Dominique, si going for the doctor shop, the more having a fantastic day on this. What is that? Missed that. What is this? Oh, fuck. Missed a little bird. It came so close. Shit. Obviously, Walter having a wonderful day on his second May 2025. Today we're checking out, well, we're not checking out anything. I was going to talk like I'm doing a review. Today, we're doing much better. So I have a busy day. Sadly, I lost 2 hours because my phone was filled. I was supposed to post yesterday. I didn't, so here we are. Now, we're going to be focusing on making videos. I'm going to go out at like 8:30. too much. I'm looting the fridge. Enjoy. It's beautiful, isn't it? Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Guess you guys are doing well. Guys are having a wonderful 2nd of May 2025. As you can see, we're doing much better. So we can eat real food. Long story short, I'm not gonna bother you with you guys. But this is my first video of the day. That's why it's so hard to talk. We've been feeling pretty depressed lately. So when you're feeling depressed, appetite is something that gets lower, so you eat junk food because it's comforting, but also that's something you can eat. Since we're doing something good today, I am starving, I am hungry for real food. We bought this last week, the President's Choice White Stilton. So this was freaking expensive. This was $9, and I wish I was joking, but it was $9 for 200 grams. Why did we buy it? Because we don't have the most money right now. Because I had a gift card that I wanted to use, first of all. Second of all, from this specific, not class, but from this specific, so they have a couple of cheese with the paper mache, more fancy cheese. They have four flavor. So they have the White Stilton, they have the White Fox, they have the Red Fox, and they got Isle of Man, right? So it's age cheddar. So this was the last one that I didn't taste from this specific item. So we have a White Stilton with mango and ginger. So it's hard unripened cheese. I don't know what that means. It is imported from England, which is the one. You can even see the little place where they make the cheese. It's a Loblaws product, which is great. It's 21% moisture, 42% moisture, and 21% MF. I don't know what that is. So without further ado, the White Stilton, mango and ginger. So far, oh, the smell of it is crazy. Ooh. Yeah, cheese is something. I don't eat very expensive things. I love lobster, but I don't need to eat lobster. Love a good steak. I miss a good steak. I miss steaks. Last one we had was possibly. I'll possibly try to buy one today, because we do have some left over from the gift card. Ooh, yes. We'll go with a steak for the 24th hour anniversary. So we have our White Stilton mangoes. I keep on repeating them because I'm excited. Cheese is possibly one of the fancier products that I eat, to say the least. The smell is horrid. Sorry, but it is. However, you're seeing the quantity. I'm gonna try to show you. It's hard to see. Okay, so this is done. This is it. You see that it's pretty filled. Now, it's pretty filled is a good thing if you like it. If you don't like it, that's not a good thing because that's more thing that you don't like. The first time trying this, possibly the last time at the price they're selling it, it is 200 grams, so 450. It's $4.50 for 100 gram, and it's 45 cents for 10 gram, which is nuts. Without further ado, let's go. Got a nice little piece. I'm seeing mangoes, or it might be ginger. And it's so weird. Ooh. Ooh. It's so weird. It's so weird because it is delicious. And it's delicious. The ginger is so strong. The cheese is quite nice. It's such a weird feeling because it's almost like a cream cheese. Cream cheese is the perfect see, get used to it. It's like a it's like a cream cheese, which is really, really, really nice. However, you do have flavors of a lot of other stuff. The mango tastes really good because the cheese in itself is kind of bland, but not bland. So you don't get the normal cheese taste, which I guess had multiple times. There's a very specific cheese taste. You don't get that. You get a sort of like a cheese pastry, which is not crazy good. And then you get the mango, which is super sweet and comes to kind of give it a flavor, but it's really the harmony between the mango and the cheese. So the mango and the cheese goes really well together. It is weird to say, but it's simply a toast, scraped cream cheese and some mangoes. It would have a very similar feeling. It would have a very similar taste. It is delicious. However, the ginger is perfumey. The ginger goes to flavor the whole cheese. It's a bit too strong, but at the same time, you're not gonna buy something that you don't. You're not gonna buy something with ginger if you don't like ginger, right? That's my mistake. On that note, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out. Don't blink. It's your boy Hank. Welcome to the Welcome Show. You guys are doing well. So guys are having a wonderful day on this second May 2025. Here's our intro. We feel a lot better today. So because we feel a lot better today, I can finally eat normal food. Once again, we've been dealing with depression lately. Today's a good day. I don't know why. We saw the social worker this morning, so that helps, right? But we're feeling really good. So with one of the symptoms of depression is a lower appetite, right? Your body is like in a preserve mode, almost akin to hibernation, right? So because we're feeling a bit better, I can stomach real food, which we're gonna take advantage of. If I have a choice between eating junk food and real food, of course I'm going to be eating real food. However, with the mental state, I'm not able to every day. When I'm able to, I'm gonna. So we feel really good. We feel really motivated. I know this is the worst thing to do, but fuck it, I don't care. Since we're feeling a bit better, I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that we're feeling a bit better. Gonna take advantage and do as much as possible. So we're already 2 hours late because my phone was full and I didn't upload and I was supposed to upload, so a little bit of a mess. But hey, I talked to a couple people which also help with the mental state, which is great. We got great value peanut butter, a bit of toast, which is gonna be my breakfast. And yeah, there you go. Now this is good. Let's not forget to do our G Fuel. Give it a little bit of a mix. There you go. Today, the weather is breathtaking. So we're gonna go out from a little bit. I was gonna go out right now. Finish this and go out. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. That's even better. I have to check if I have batteries on my external battery. And I'm gonna go out from a little bit and then come back. And some more videos. We have a busy day. Today we're starting to stream again. Because Fortnite has a new event. Another fun part of gaming. Events. And that's pretty much it. Now, that being said, I'm gonna be today. I want to film more videos. I'm gonna take out some game of the. I'm gonna take out some games of the rotation. I'm gonna take out 3 games. I'm gonna take out DC Dark Legion because they become greedy. Epic 7 and Bleach. That's my other day. I'm gonna play the games, I'm gonna do my dailies, gonna be uploading on both my channel and gaming channel. Do a little bit of shopping. And it's Mother's Day. And that's pretty much it. So yeah. Busy day, but we're doing good. And again, I'm repeating myself, but yesterday I did a lot. Okay. We put that down, okay? 2 days ago, I didn't do shit. Good. Yesterday, I did a lot. But if you compare what I did yesterday to what I do usually, I didn't do shit. However, for the amount of energy that you have, you did good. They were feeling good, we're feeling normal, we're feeling quite refreshed. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take care of that. By what I mean by taking care of that, I'm just gonna go out, which is gonna be a video in itself. The 2 batteries are gonna be charging. I'm gonna go out for about 20 minutes. The 2 batteries charging in 30 minutes. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna be able to film, and it's gonna be freaking amazing. My apologies. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Oh, didn't finish my thoughts. Today, since we're feeling a lot better, we have more energy, and because we have more energy, I can do more. Now, should I do more simply because we have more energy? No. But yeah. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, it's your Boink. Welcome to the Computer Show. We're doing well besides having a wonderful day on this 2nd May 2025. Today's a bad day. Today's a good day mentally. We've been going through depression a little bit. We've been having a lot of bad days last week. But this is 3 games. 1 video, 3 games. So we're playing a lot of video games. We're playing Arknights. We're playing Arknight G Eternal for Gundam, which is really good. We're playing the Tower, which we're playing right now. We are playing what else are we playing? I don't even know, to be honest. I'm playing DC Dark Legion. I'm playing Epic 7. I'm playing Bleach, Rebirth of Soul. So yeah, so we're dropping not only 1 but 3 games. So I'm gonna be doing a very quick. I should possibly do 3 shorts, but yeah, this is a small announcement. We're dropping these games. very quickly speaking, we'll do more videos, but Dark Legion, they're becoming greedy. There's a lot of buy-in, which is crazy. Epic 7 is a great game. I just don't find myself craving to play it. I just don't find myself, oh, I want to play it. And last one is Bleach. Bleach is great, but Bleach is, I'm suffering from knowing too much of the story. I know too much of the story, so that's pretty much it. So let's do those 3 videos. Let's do 5 videos actually, and then we'll go out, film some stuff. Love you guys, take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the Commentary Show. Just doing more upside down, having a wonderful day on this 2nd May 2025. Today we're doing a very quick videos. We're doing a video where we're stopping playing DC Dark Legion. DC Dark Legion is fun, it's phenomenal. I love the game, however, they're becoming quite greedy. And to me, the pleasure of a mobile game is playing before a game change, right? So having footage before a game change, a lot of police. Before a game change, I get to play. So for example, we played the biggest game we played was The Tower, which is this one. We have over 1,000 hours in 1 year. So you really see the different stage of the game, and it's on my channel, right? The problem that I'm finding with DC Dark Legion is I started playing this game 3 weeks ago, and it was a really fun game. However, now it's crazy. So I had a couple of red flags with Dark Legion. The ads were not truthful with the story. So that's 1. 2, already when I started, there was a lot of things that you could buy, right? Which was okay because it was not, I really never felt like it. Like, I really never felt like it was a obligation, right? But with The Tower, we're doing the same thing. With The Tower, we're doing a lot worse because we're not buying Power Stone and Power Pack and used to buy them. So now we're suffering from a slower progress, which sucks, but still. With the Dark Legion now, they introduce and this is something I really hate. They introduce a mechanic of a train, and you could have people in your guild. So you had 4 places, and with those 4 places, you could choose, okay, well, I want to be in this place. So each of the spots had a different reward, right? Now, you can't use that anymore. You have to use the Batman train, and the Batman train is $100, right? Second thing, with the lab, it's completely shitty. I'm not mad, but I'm talking to you guys. So, what ended up happening was, you can have a second lab, but you have to pay for it, right? Third, the gacha. What ended up happening was, I started the game, I was having a lot of stone. That's how they got you, they rope you in, that's how they hook you. Now we have Superman. Now we don't have Joker hands today. And we don't have Scarecrow ends in 2 weeks. Because they don't have the stone. You get 4 stone per day, and you have to buy them with in-game currency, which is crazy. So fuck you, DC Dark Legion. I'm sorry. There's some good content. There's some really good content. I'm gonna give you my final thought, and over the final thought, I'm gonna give you the positive. The fact that you have the training, the raid boss, the guild is fun. The content in itself seems a bit repetitive, but it's also really cool. The story is original. I really like the characters. I really like how they're portrayed. We even have a specific, and that I love. Really specific things. So you have like a tower where you have to do like stronger floor. What I really enjoy is you got Justice League, you got the Batman family, so you have those crews, and it's unlocked when you do have some characters. So that's really fun. The characters that I have a lot of them, but I have less than half of them. So there's still a lot of characters, right? So this is it. This is my last piece for DC Dark Legion. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Hope you guys are doing well. As you guys are having a nice day. On the 2nd May 2025, today is a warning. I'm giving you a warning. It's a good warning, but it's a bad warning. So we've been playing the game Epic 7 on the gaming channel, and I might be giving that up. So Epic 7, the reason why I like the game was the graphic, the humor. It's fun. The graphics once again are super cool. There's a lot of cool mechanic. It's a really fun game. My problem with Epic 7, the reason why we might give it up is because that's it. That's all I have good to say about the game. The other mechanics of the game are copycat from other gacha, and other gacha that are doing it better than Epic 7. We're watching if we're still filming, the beautiful sunset. So with Epic 7, although I love the game, it's actually really fun. I'm finding myself in a position where I don't have a craving to play it. We're playing 6 games. I think I'm playing 3 games that I love. The Tower. J Eternal Gundam is phenomenal. And I feel like playing it every day. We're playing Arknight and I feel like playing it every day. And Arknight, we've been playing it for 8 months. I played 3 times Epic 7 and I don't have a craving to go back to it. So I think I'm gonna give it up. And I'm sorry to say, it's a great game. It's just maybe too early on. Exilium suffered from being too early on. And so did Nikke, even though Nikke has been going on for 2 years. So yeah, so this is pretty much it. So might be giving up on Epic 7. I know you love the game. I am sorry to tell you guys I'm going to be giving it up. But hey, I'm being truthful, I'm being honest. Love you guys, take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to our show. Guys are doing well. So you guys are having a wonderful day on this 2nd May 2025. I'm coming in with bad news. This is why I'm kind of reticent to make this video. We started playing last week Bleach Brave Soul, and I really enjoyed the game. However, I didn't even give you guys my first thoughts. So I'm gonna do this video, and after that I'm gonna give you my first thoughts. It's crazy because we're giving up on the game. We're not gonna be playing Bleach Brave Soul anymore. I'm a fan of Bleach. This sucks. This really sucks. The reason as to why is Bleach is an amazing game. You know what? We'll do a longer videos. We'll give you my first thoughts. This is my first thoughts because we played 3 times, so this is still first thoughts. And I'm gonna give you why we're not gonna play it. So Bleach is a great game. Brave Soul is a phenomenal game. It is godly. It's such a good game. However, Bleach suffered from a very big problem. So we're gonna get into it later on. Bleach Brave Soul as his own character, there's so many version of Ichigo, so many version of Ulkoria, Uyu, Urohime, Shad, and I'm forgetting Uara and Yuichi. Why am I saying that? Because they're all part of the same town, right? All part of the beginning squad. Bleach also is really fun. The story is really good. You're missing some of the story because it's not as precise as reading the manga. However, you're getting the gist of it. You're getting a lot of information out of it, and that's really cool. It's a great game narratively. It's a great game for the mechanics. I don't like the arena. I don't like that. But I like the side mission. Yesterday we did Yorukia training, and I laughed the whole time. Bleach is funny. So now you're like, dude, you seem like you like the game. Why are you giving up? Bleach suffered from this very, very thing, and I think this is something with Bleach. This is my curse with Bleach. I'm cursed with Bleach. I'm cursed. I'm never gonna be able to enjoy Bleach again. Bleach is my favorite first time manga. Bleach. One of the big 3. We're talking about 700 chapters. Is and always will be the very first manga I've read. Wasn't Naruto. Wasn't. I think I've read. No, Bleach was Bleach wasn't the first one. Death Note was the first one, and then it was Soul Eater. But the problem with then it was Fullmetal Alchemist. The problem with Bleach was it was so long that I would go to my father's house and I would download 100 chapters. And what I would do is I would download the chapters for Death Note, for Fullmetal Alchemist, and for we're just watching other things. So Bleach technically is the first manga that I finished, but it wasn't because it was so long. If Bleach was a bit shorter or the other manga a bit longer, I would have finished them quickly. Now, Bleach, the first time you read Bleach, it is my favorite manga. It is amazing. I know I often say Tokyo Ghoul is my favorite manga. Then this is special. This is very special. My favorite manga is Tokyo Ghoul. My favorite anime is Attack on Titan. Between Attack on Titan and Brotherhood. So, why am I not mentioning Bleach? Bleach, the first time you read it, it blows your mind. It blows your fucking mind. However, Bleach suffered from this very, very big thing. So, spoiler, this is spoiler, right? Bleach has a lot of little increments. A little bit of a... so this is going to be a long video, so take a seat, sit down, we're going to have some fun. It has a lot of little elements of the story. For example, how does Horihime have power? How does Shad have power? Shad was a Fullbring. Orohime was, I don't remember why, I think she was in Fullbring too, I'm not sure. So what ended up happening was you'll learn that, right? What you end up learning is why Rukia body, the Gekai, is not good. And then you realize that everything was orchestrated by Aizen. So the problem with Bleach, and this is a great problem to have, it is very precise. It is extremely, extremely, extremely precise. So for example, little elements, and this, before we continue, I have to specify one thing. I haven't read Bleach in 7 years. 7 years, ladies and gentlemen. And I still remember the fact that the mother of Ichigo would get killed. And this is really huge for Ichigo's character. This is why he's a badass. This is why he's sad. He lost a lot of his childhood or his kindness when his mother died. Now, he always thinks that he was the reason why she was killed, because he had a lot of energy and she was killed by a hollow. But it's not true. At the end, we learned that Ichigo's mom is a Quincy. So she had a lot of energy, right? We learned that something happened with Ewatch, right? And because something happened with Ewatch, all the Quincy lost their full vein. And because she lost her full vein, she got attacked, right? Second, which is also important, learning that Ishin is the father of Ichigo and he's a captain, explaining why he can be a Shinigami, right? Which is crazy, because if there's a ultimate reality, there's an alternate timeline where his dad died and his mother survived, and Ichigo is a Quincy. And I think this is one of the coolest thing about Bleach. Ichigo could have been a Quincy, right? That's cool. That's cool as fuck. The place where it suffers a lot is, for example, with the Arrancar, right? The Arrancar, the story in itself. Okay. So a story like Naruto, and is one of the big three, really improve on the second read. So, for example, the fact that Itachi is a good guy. So the whole time that you're reading the second time, you're telling Sasuke, don't want to kill your brother, dude. He's a good guy, right? With Bleach, you don't have that. Bleach suffer from a one-minded directive. So if I had to, I'm a picture guy. I'm a really big picture guy. Okay. So we have these, right? And you see all of the crease. This is actually perfect. I'm visual. I'm excited because this is the first time in a week that I've not been depressed. And I don't know why, but let's enjoy it. So you see this paper? Super crease, right? There's a number of crease, and you got the little increment. Every single crease is a bit of part of a story, right? And then you open it, right? And all you need to do is a bit of knowledge. And there you go. One clear straight line. And this is Bleach. This is why I can't like Bleach anymore. Because I was so in love with Bleach that the craziest thing is, I got involved with Bleach at 22 and 20 years old. I was in Cancun. I was getting into mangas when my friend Tommy read the manga by heart. And he knew it by heart. And I was like, how did you know that? Like, oh, you'll understand it if you read it. And he was right. I can't be surprised with Bleach anymore. I'll be reading the story next year, and I'll still remember every single element. Now, again, the problem with Bleach is, one of the biggest mindfuck is Aizen is a bad guy. When you know that Aizen is a bad guy, there's not a mindfuck, there's not a plot twist. Bleach suffer from is such a clear plot that when the plot twists are untwisted, you have to twist them back. That's the biggest problem with Bleach. So all of this to say what? All of this to say, I'm gonna give you guys a couple more examples because I'm really liking this. So for example, we got the Villain card, which is ex-captain, right? And you think they're a group of people. At first, you're led to believe that they're a group of people that were victims of Hollow, and they're like Bleach. They're like Ichigo. And then you learn that they used to be ex-captain, right? You see, for example, you see that you understand why Rukia, she likes Ichigo so much because he looks like Shiba. You realize why Byakuya took Ryuka. You realize that Uryu will choose Ichigo at the very end. So there's constantly plots. For example, right? Uryu choosing Ichigo at the end. Uryu always have this almost Vegeta Goku relationship, right? So, okay, we'll put it like that. You know what? This is a perfect example also. This is how clear my memory of Bleach is. with Goku and Vegeta ends up being a good guy. You know that. But Vegeta does so much horrible shit, that you don't believe. Even if you read it 3 times, 4 times, like what an asshole, what a fucking asshole. But with Uryu has a lot of redeeming quality. He's a very heroic. He goes to sacrifice himself to save a Shinigami. He goes to save himself to save Rukia. And although it's a great plot point, because why is he helping? When he at the end he chooses Ichigo, you're like, okay, well I kind of knew that he was gonna do that, right? The Arrancar are super nice. The 10 of them are super nice. However, they'll take a plot, like a scene where, and I think the Bleach main problem is also that they're trying too hard to do fuck you moments. So for example, you have 10 Arrancar, and there's, I think it's like 4 of them or 5 of them that goes in to fight battles. Also, the best thing about Bleach, for example, Soul Society, right? You got the Doctor versus Uryu. You got this guy versus Renji. You got Kenpachi versus Ishigo. You got a lot of characters versus each other, right? You got Shisui versus Shadow, right? Versus Chad. It's great, but their match, for example, One Piece also does that. One Piece also does this. They'll put a swordsman versus Zoro. They'll put a karate fighter versus Sanji, right? They do that a lot, you know? And it's like a mismatch. And then you remember that, okay, well, Zoro's gonna win because he's the better swordsman, right? And then, like, not really. Well, who was the very last battle that Zoro had? It was King, the second hand of Kaido. It was still the swordsman, right? So it suffers a lot from that. That was G Fueled. That was very strong. So that's my main issue with. That is my main issue with Bleach. There's no surprise anymore. There's no thrill anymore, right? Bleach is a great story, and again, I think this is such a good quality. But Bleach. So it's complex. It's very complex. Okay, so I told you that's gonna be a long video, and I meant it. Bleach is an amazing story that you can read once and remember. Naruto you can read 4 or 5 times. Okay, so you know what's crazy? You have to believe me. Please believe me. I've read Naruto, I want to say 5 times. The whole thing. And there's still plot of Naruto that I forgot. There's still plot of Naruto that didn't wow me. But Bleach, since it's all leading to a point, from point A to point B, you kind of remember. So we're playing Tokyo Ghoul, which again is my favorite manga to read. And Tokyo Ghoul was really good, but my playthrough wasn't going nowhere because they... So what they would do is they would do a new meta. So for example, they released this new character, and for you to get this new character, they made this new character super strong. So it was constantly, hey, we know that we released a super strong character last week, but here's an even stronger character this week. That way you have a reason to get this character, which I understand. It was still fun until they put the level max. I played the game for 4 months. 4 months, guys. And we already have a level max. What the fuck? Oh, by the way, I played the game 2 days after its release. So before you tell me, bro, it's normal, it's not normal. We replaced it with Temple of Shadow, which was a Naruto game, an application. Naruto suffered from not having enough story. Bleach, main part of the story. And again, I'm sorry if you don't agree with me. I think the fighting is really fun. I think the gameplay is really fun. The fact that you can do auto is really fun. But the main fun of Bleach Brave Soul is the story. And this is the worst part about Bleach because you know the story by heart. So, I'm not interested enough in the battle to not care about the story. And I care too much about it. I remember too much about the story to enjoy the story. And this is the simple reason why we're giving up on Bleach. I'm sorry. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to our show. Get to do more episodes. We're having a wonderful day. Welcome to another Tower Talk. I haven't done a Tower Talk in a while, so let's do one. Let's have some fun. Tower Talk. I've been talking to you guys recently about some great news. But it's been a while since I've got some great news. It's been 2 or 3 months that I don't have great news. So here's the reality. Here's the reason as to why. My playthrough of the tower. The 3 towers were forever changed on the very first day. So I used to buy the Power Stone. So of course the Power Stone, you're getting a lot more. You're getting a lot more of for your money. I used to treat this game as a pay to win. Right now, the tower biggest thing, the tower biggest thing, and that's why I was kind of not. Well, we're going through depression right now. It is a good day, so trust my heart, knock on wood. Um, the tower is a pay to kind of like a pay to win game. Sorry, think about the tournaments, and this is where the magic is revealed. So the tournaments, you want to do good because the better you do, the more rewards you get. However, the worse you get, for example, right? And I talked about this before. Oh, well, I was champion. I finished an 8th rank. There's 7 people plus the whole champion bracket that will get better reward than I will, right? So where's the problem with that? Where's the problem? Well, the problem is those people will get stronger week after week after week after week after week, right? So because we used to be pay to win, there was a lot more of there was a lot more of what should I call it? There was a lot more of the yeah, it was a lot more progress, to be honest. Right now we haven't bought a pack since the cinematic version, which was the 26th. Right now we're 27th, so that was about 4 months ago. And yeah, it's been a lot slower. However, with the sword and shield, the crown, like I told you guys so many times, the crown. My issue with now with the tower, and I'm saying this. I started the video with saying I got some good news for the tower. Now we're talking about bad news. What the fuck, Inc? Well, there's a specific reason. There's a very specific reason. So the reason is as simple as this: we play the tower. We enjoy the tower a lot, right? However, the tower was kind of the tower, the crown playthrough was ruined when we reached the wall. So then what we ended up doing was we did the shield and the sword, right? The shield and the sword. So then, because we did the shield and the sword, I was like, okay, you know what? Even though the crown doesn't work, it's okay. Now we're facing a middle of the road with both sword and shield. It's not really middle of the road because I could be upgrading shit. Like for example, on the shield, I got 60 billion. However, I'm still trying to get the two of them to be kind of strong. And right now, we play this amount of time. Shield is getting 7.99 million per minute, and sword is getting 3.53 per minute. So we're talking about halfway. And this is just making me stand still. However, we did the 7 and the 8, so we got 2 new skins, which is great. So we'll see with the guild. The guild is a really good way to increase our stats. We'll see how it goes. And the great news with the tower is supposed to be an AFK game, and we're gonna be treating it as an AFK. Next week we'll be starting to stream. We're gonna be celebrating 4 years of making content. So we'll be starting to stream. I'm gonna celebrate almost 2 years with playing the crown. Yeah, we're gonna treat it as an AFK. We're gonna be back to a more really more relaxed style of gaming with the tower. So really more AFK. We're still gonna check out the update. We're just gonna be playing normally. But right now, because I'm playing the tower so much and I care about the tower so much, I'm looking for improvements. I have to treat it as an AFK and just let it go. And when I got a breakthrough, right? Sounds good? Sounds great. So this is the tower talk. A little bit of positive, a little bit negative. Positive is we don't have any hopes. But not having hopes doesn't allow you to be disappointed. And because you're not disappointed, you don't give up on the game. The fact that the game we're still playing in is amazing. And that's the most important thing. We still get to play, right? Dome Link is your boy. Welcome to the Computer Show. After doing one episode, having a wonderful day on this 2nd May 2025. Today we're talking about Yostar, which is the company behind Arknight, and I just wanted to give a very small thank you to Yostar. Thank you so much. So something happened with Arknight. I'm at my 2nd playthrough. So the first playthrough we used to play when we weren't streaming. You guys know why I love Arknight. You know, it's one of my favorite games. Then Yostar has been annoying me with connect yourself to a Yostar account, right? Now we had election last Monday, today's Friday, which was 5 days ago. And we had to go to sleep, and we had to delete Arknight to make some space to take the tower footage and just put it together. Now, when we deleted Dark Knight, they wouldn't let me log into my account. So then I asked them to help. I said, please help me, please help me. Took a couple of emails. They wasn't really cooperative. And then I went on Reddit and on Discord, and they said, hey, tell them that you pay, right? And I showed them the bill that I paid, because we did pay not a lot. I think I put in $60 in Dark Knight, and I've been playing it for 2+ years. So that's actually good. This is what I put in 2 weeks at the tower. So they helped me. I can get back to my account. I had to tell them that I pay, but again, it's a company. They want money. They're here to make a profit, so it's totally normal. But at the end of the day, we had fun. We had fun, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, the most important part. We had fun, and they helped me. They really did help me. So thank you, Yostar. So what happened? Truthfully, I'm a dumbass. I had a Google account that led me to Arknight. I used the same email address to go into Yostar, and because I went to Yostar, I created an account with Yostar, which is the company that is behind it. So every time I'm logging in and I'm writing the email, they give priority to the Yostar account. Right? Now the Yostar is behind it. It's a good account. We're back. We have a super good event, and thank you so much. You know what? I'm going to talk about the event. We're going to do one video instead of two for Arknight. So the new one, Volupti, I don't know the name because it's Italian. This is the Lapland event. This is the event that's going on since the 1st May, I think. Before that, it is a very mafiosi event. It is very cool. It's a carnival. There's fireworks. It's a good time. The story is actually pretty good. It's the family, and it's fun because we just had an event with what's her name, Siege. I was talking about Vina. We're the same people, by the way. And it's fun because, how can I say this? It's fun because we had rebuilding a city, and now the family occupied a city. And it's fun because I kind of like the mafia, or the mafia plot or concept actually, and to have this is actually pretty fun, something that I'm liking a lot. Now that being said, the story is actually pretty good. The rewards are crazy. We got Crown Slayer, which is a 6-star. This is the biggest reward we had ever. I'll be completely honest, am I excited to get Lapland as a mage? No, because I really do like Lapland as a guard. She's one of my favorites as a guard. We played her, one of the first operator I got on the first playthrough, and we got it till the end. She's really fun. She's really, really, really fun. So am I excited to get Lapland as a mage? No. Was I more excited to get Siege? Absolutely. Siege would have been perfect. But it is what it is. So that being said, with the event, of course, there's a lot of talking, and of course it doesn't talk about a lot, but we got people, and it's so cool. It's so cool because it reminds me of Metaphor. So we got a possible leader that could save everything in an hospital, and we got the mafioso who are trying to survive. So it's really good. It's really good. We'll see how it goes, but I'm excited. And there you go. That's it. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the new show. You guys are doing well. You guys are having a wonderful day on this 2nd May 2025. We're going to talk about Gundam G Eternal Gundam, which is a new application released last week. We're giving you my first talk, we're giving you what I think about the game, and we're giving you how much I enjoy it. So, it's a positive thing. It's a really positive thing. I really enjoy Gundam. Before we even start, I have to tell you my story with Gundam. My story? Non-existent. I don't know shit about Gundam. And technically that's true, technically that's not true. So we used to watch Gundam Seas, which were the little Gundam, which was a really cool show on YTV. The problem with that was I was 10, 11. I didn't speak a lick of English, and the show was in English, so I didn't understand what's going on, but we knew the characters. So, coming in, I didn't expect a lot, but it was a cool game because Gundam is something that a lot of people like. It's a very old game. I didn't realize how old. I didn't realize how many series there was. There's 26 series, which is unbelievable. So the first thing you see about Gundam is a different Gundam. The different Gundams are fun. They're fun to collect. However, there's a little bit of a problem. The Gundam looks alike. So, since it looks alike so much, Like, okay, well, who's my guy and who is the other guy? So this is quite confusing. However, it's so cool. You get to choose a pilot. You get to choose a commander fleet. You get to choose the Gundam, which is really cool. My favorite right now, I'm gonna have to go with I don't know the name, but it's the one with the girl with the red hair. She's the main character. It's really fun. The enemies are really fun. The story is a bit complicated because, again, I just complain about knowing too much about Bleach Brave Soul, but I don't know enough. I don't know why the Zabis are so bad. They have new power. They wanna rule the world with the supreme race of New Link. So yeah, my apologies. So far we already did we done the first series. So the first series was the Gundam original show. Now we're doing Gundam Z and Gundam Seed. I think I'm gonna do the Z first and then the Seed. It's really fun. It's a game that I don't know the story. We're getting some of the story. Now, to be quite honest, is it another story? I can't tell you. I'm having a hard time understanding. It's a lot of reading. The gameplay is fun. The automatic function is fun. The raid bosses are fun. The bosses are fun. The special condition are fun. It's a really fun game. It's a really fun game. There's just story-wise, there's so much of it. The gallery, there's so many Gundam, there's so many characters, and they're all in the game. So this is really fun. This is a lot of fun. And again, it's a new world for me. So let's explore it together and have some fun while we're doing it. Okay, now what I need to do, I need to go out a little bit. So let's go out and let's have some fun. My father texts me, oh, Dennis in Vel. Ah, busy dude. I'm busy dude. That cheese sucks.